Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2020 with Southport in the Championship, and we are a top 5 side. We are about halfway through December. We've got 3 more matches before the transfer window opens. We are going to be playing West Brom and Swansea today. West Brom currently 6th place, Swansea all the way down in 19th. So in between episodes, we haven't really done a huge amount. We've played 2 further matches, I think, because we played Derby last, didn't we? So we drew 1-1 with Barnsley's Lot Miskay scoring a goal, Joel Ribeiro scoring an equaliser late on for Barnsley. Against Cardiff, Keith Hall. Keith Hall's turning into a striker, you know. He scores 2 goals, very, very quick succession, one after the other, giving us 3 points, meaning we are currently sat 4th place in the table. And if everyone plays all their games in hand and wins all their games in hand, we're going to be 4th. We're not going to drop any lower than where we currently are in the table. There is kind of a top 5 at the moment, and luckily, we are right in the middle of it. Burnley, for some reason, still have 2 games in hand. Palace also have themselves a game in hand. I think, realistically, playoffs is probably going to have to be our target for this season. Without further ado then, let's jump in to the West Brom game down in 6th place. So this is one of those teams who, realistically, they want to be beating us. I mean, they want to beat everybody, but they want to beat us because it's a 6-pointer for them. For us, a victory here will just keep us basically in the top 5 of the table, which is basically where we want to be. I think I said basically way too many times in that, didn't I? We've got one debutant in our starting 11 today, thanks to one of the comments in the YouTube video. Boubacar Ndri is going to be our right back. It's going to be Karamoko Kone in goal. Sungui, Mendes, Afonso and Ndri will be our back four. Ndri, basically, I kind of have been ignoring him, and then it was pointed out that he's actually really good as a defender, as a fullback. So yeah, we're going to play him. I think that's what we play. He's got 14 tackling. Mentally, he's actually really good as well. He's not amazing, but he's only 18 years of age, so this is going to be his debut. Sungui, by the way, is playing because Etios Badera is currently suspended, I think. It's going to be Javier Leal, Zlot Miskay and JLP in the middle of the pitch. Edson Helu, who is starting to become our number 1 right-sided midfielder, is going to be alongside Rourke Murray and Asquith Hurdle, the second top scorer in the Championship at the moment. That is going to be our strike force. I'm honestly not quite sure how we're doing so well this season. We haven't really strengthened. If anything, we've gone backwards. We've lost Millet. We've lost, I've forgotten his name already, the greatest Uruguayan ever to grace a football field in Merseyside. He's gone as well. And somehow we're still doing slightly better. Miranda has the ball. 7 minutes on the clock. West Brom with it. Pinnock doesn't manage to get his ball across. Actually, he does manage to find Brown. Forward on the right-hand side is Tosin, I think that is. A cross header comes in. Karamoko Kone makes an easy save. Kone's rolled that out to Afonso, which is a bit of a worry. Hurdle heads back to Zlot Miskay. Long ball. That's a lovely 1-2. I mean, it's not really a 1-2, but it is a 1-2 because it's both the same players. Slots his effort just wide of the goalkeeper. Another chance, potentially. Mendes to Sungui. Basically playing out of position because he's a right back and a right winger, playing as a left back. Perez forward, finds Miskay in the centre circle, runs towards that right-hand side. Would love Edson Helu to make a run. Instead, Miskay with a wonderful run. Murray goes for an effort. Everson makes the save. I keep saying this every single episode. Rourke Murray needs to start doing something. Miskay's corner comes in. Mendes doesn't manage to get it. Edson Helu is going to collect it though. The Brazilian finds Hurdle. It's a terrible pass. Everson can scuff the ball clear to Pinnock. Rourke Murray isn't playing badly in terms of match ratings. He's just not doing what he was doing. He is getting the odd assist every now and then, but he's just not scoring goals. He's not scoring anywhere near as many goals as what he was when he was on loan from Tottenham, I think it was, at the end of last season. But I'm hoping he can pick it up. I mean, he's a 6.6. He's not, is he? Almost at half time, and West Brom have a chance. Hack plays it all the way back to Pinnock inside his own half. Across, right-hand side, Miranda controls it in the centre circle. If we can get this away, instead Tosin has it in the middle, doesn't manage to... How do we not steal that away? It was Ndri, I think it was. Lato into the penalty area, crosses it in. Mendes flicks the head clear. Now Rourke Murray can possibly break if he can keep it in, just about. Down that left-hand side, the counter-attack is most definitely on. I'm not sure who's in the middle. I'm assuming Hurdle's in there. Murray's going it away, all the way by himself. That's what I wanted to say. We've still got a chance. Edson Hu passes to Pinnock. And now Bartosz Kaputsa can run forward for West Brom down their left-hand side. This is literally end-to-end, this highlight. Kenya is going to collect. Now Dobson, back to Hack. Dobson, once again, steal it away, please. Pinnock, highlight ends. Okay, fair enough. Free kick instead. Who's stepping up? Kenya takes the free kick, hits the wall, and come on, this has got to be half-time, right? Kenya's still got it. Ball across to the right-hand side. Loads and loads of space. It's Murgisa, possibly hits it well wide. It's going to be 0-0 at half-time. Quite an entertaining game of football. No goals, though. Hey, Asquith. I'm not happy with you. I'm also not happy with JLP. And everyone else seems to be doing alright. Boubacar and Dree. I mean, you're making your debut. So calmly, you weren't that bad. I've got faith. There we go. He's on his debut. Let's not be too harsh to the lad. That's probably the first time I've ever referred to anybody as the lad. There is a throw for West Brom. Lato to Kaputska. Has to go back. I want to steal this. Come on. Dobson. Forward. Left-hand side. Andree's. Is this Boubacar Andree here? No, that's Edson Halou. That must be Andree. Okay. Right, Andree is going to get... He's just gone straight past him, hasn't he? Luckily, Lato's effort was awful. Right, we need to do a change. Asquith hurdles on a 6.4. It's another free kick. Kenya towards the back post. Murgisa, that guy, headed effort over the bar. We win ourselves a goal kick, which we are going to see. Haven't given him a shout yet. Let's give him a get creative. Upfield is Asquith hurdle. Edson Halou on the right-hand side. Plays it across with his left foot. Finds Rourke Murray. Takes a questionable touch. Still manages to get into the area. Gets his shot away. And of course he doesn't score. Instead we win ourselves a corner. Miskay's corner to the back post. It's a header clear from Miranda. We're going to hopefully get there first if Rafael Alfonso can run it down. Does have the ball. Back to JLP. Long ball upfield to nobody. Right, substitution time. Rourke Murray, 6.3. A 6 point. Look, every now and then he'll do something amazing. Like he did against Cardiff. 2 assists. And then he's just average. A 6.2 there. 6.3 here. Is he... Hold on. Is he like just inconsistent? Is that something that he is? I mean, he's a selfish player, but he's no, nothing there, nothing. He's physical, he's determined, he's got loads of potential. Well, he's placed close to playing full to his potential. We're going to bring Lelico on, who, let's have a look at Lelico for comparison. He's nowhere near as good, is he? We're also going to do hurdle off for Keith Hall, because Keith Hall knows where the goal is. And we're going to give him a demand more as well. It's going to be a draw, isn't it? It's going to be another 0-0 draw on camera. We've got 15 minutes left to play. JLP's having a bit of a shocker. I think there was a highlight, but we didn't see anything. Right, JLP is coming off. Luis Veladrez will be coming on. That is all of our substitutions. I don't like changing my formation just to try and like steal a victory, because every now and then, because normally they do it for me. The opponents will change their formation, then all of a sudden I'll nick the ball away and we'll get ourselves a winner. Everson, long kick upfield from the goalkeeper. Nobody wins the header. Leal to Afonso. Boubacar Andree all the way back to his fellow Ivorian. Karamoko. Kone, what are you doing, Kone? What are you doing? We've lost to West Brom because the goalkeeper didn't kick it. He just didn't kick the ball. The fact that Andree is getting blamed for that is even more annoying. Oh, Miskay's just gone and got himself injured. We can't do any subs. I mean, we've lost. We've lost, haven't we? We've got one central midfielder. We've lost because Karamoko Kone is... I mean, it was... I don't even have the words. We've lost 1-0 to West Brom. Psycho says we should sympathise. We are not sympathising. I'm far from pleased. And for some reason, you didn't get blamed for that goal. You didn't get blamed for that. Lelico, Hall... who else? Hurdle, all of these guys. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. You're all getting individual angry shouts. Is it time that I actually try and do some tactics? Like, try and work out why every now and then our strikers just don't do anything and our wingers don't do anything. Because sometimes they're amazing and then against other teams they're just crap. And that was an example of them just being crap. Right, we're going to go forward then to the Swansea game. So only one match to play. It's going to be on the 27th then. For some reason, I mean, this is not a very busy December. Normally, December has loads of fixtures. We clearly played them all back in, in August, didn't we? Well, we've played the Burnley game, and wouldn't you know, we've drawn another match, because that's all we seem to do. We are the draw specialists of the Championship, and we're still up at the right end of the table, up in 5th. It was a 1-1 draw. We went 1-0 down thanks to Dominic Solanke, and then some rearranging of my squad. Basically, Rourke Murray was playing as a Mazzala for about 70 minutes, and then Lelico, who was playing as a left winger, got himself injured. I did some subs and rearranging and all sorts of stuff like that. Rourke Murray moved up to his normal left wing position. And then, wouldn't you know, he actually scores a goal, giving us one more point in the league. We are currently 5th place, 54 points. Everyone else around us, bar Burnley and Palace, have now played all 29 fixtures. I can't see us really chasing an automatic promotion spot, but playoffs is definitely on the cards at the moment. let's go play Swansea. I've just had a bit of news about Nikiwe Mzizi, a player who we had way back in League 2. We then sold him for £500,000 to Blackburn. He might be leaving, and he might be going to Cape Town Football Club, Stellenbosch, or Cape Town, or Ajax Cape Town. He's going back to South Africa. I kind of want to bring him back. About 150k, we can do that. Anyway, enough about buying our former players and bringing them back to the club. I seem to do that a lot this season. Literally, that's 2 that I've done so far. That if Nzizi returns, that's the 3rd former player joining us. Anyway, Swansea, all the way down. Where are they? They're down the wrong end. 20th place in the table. It's going to be a winnable game, although they're in woeful form. We are inconsistent because we've drawn 12 of our 29 fixtures. At least Brentford do the same. The starting lineup for the Swansea game then is going to be Karamoko Kone in goal because basically we don't have any other options. I really wanted to drop Kone for the last match and also the Swansea game, but he is our best goalkeeper by a country mile. It's going to be Clifton Miller, Afonso, Mendes and Spadera as that back 4. Javier Leao, Luis Veladrez and JLP in the middle of the pitch. Boubacar Ndri is going to be playing as a right winger today. We'll come back to him in just a second. Rourke Murray and Asquith Hurdle, as always, will be on the left. And as our striker, Boubacar Ndri. Yes, he played as a right back in his debut for the club. He got a 6.5. Now he's playing as a right wing. And there is a very good reason for that. If we have a look at this, he scored a hat-trick against Blythe under-23s from right wing. So we're just going to give him a go. He's playing there for the under-23s, regularly getting assists, scoring a hat-trick as well. So maybe, just maybe, he can do ourselves a little bit of work on that right-hand side because he's much better than Craig Rutter, scoring a hat-trick anyway. I'm probably going to live to regret that decision, aren't I? Ndri's going to be like the worst right winger we've ever seen. We've got lots of options on that right wing, just none of them are good enough. They're all like 1.5, 2-star current ability. So all we need is one of them to suddenly break free and actually turn into a decent winger. We are 1-0 down after 7.5 minutes. Wilfred Manafa with the opening goal for Swansea. What's going on? We've just started conceding goals for fun at the moment. Highlight straight after the goal. 8 minutes on the clock. Veladrez inside his own half to the ball. Mafloni Miller. Over the top, JLP, who has been in our club for a very long time. Wilson Manafa with the ball, the goal scorer, to Rodon. Upfield, Miller heads forward, straight though to a Swansea player. It's going to be 2-0, isn't it? It's going to be 2-0. Karamoko Kone makes a save. We have literally 1 minute between the first chance and the second chance there. It's a corner. It's Osborne. Is that Ben Osborne probably? Taking it towards the front post. Luis Veladrez heads clear. Now JLP, number 7, can break down the right-hand side. He's injured. He's pulled up. Rourke Murray has it on the wrong side for some reason. Into Ndri. Come on, Boubacar. What? That was a cross. That was a cross. There was nobody there. What was he doing? JLP's injured, which is not ideal. He's got a potential foot injury. We're going to do Keith Hall? No, Garcia makes a lot more sense. Garcia is a natural Mazzala, so we'll swap YouTube round. There we go. Boubacar Ndri should have scored. He should have scored within 10 minutes. Should have scored. Instead, he just passed it across. A chance potentially for Swansea. Manafa once again crosses it in. It's a header from Mendes only as far as Osborne. Across to Roberts. He's gone for the opposite corner and Connor Roberts has made it 2-0 to Swansea. 19th or 20th place Swansea. We're losing 2-0. We're not even putting up a fight. Let's give him a show some passion. Luis Veladrez with a free kick. The Honduran goes for a curling effort. And what a goal that is from Luis Veladrez. He's been on loan for 5 years. He's got his first goal of the season. It's 2-1. We are still in this game. I really want to sign Veladrez, but £500,000 is what Barnsley want for him. I don't think he's worth that amount of money. Although he does play pretty much week in, week out. Manafa has the ball for Swansea. Is he going to get tackled? Finds Ben Osborne. Ben Osborne and Manafa are doing all the work for Swansea at the moment. Osborne again, Tavares. Now that man's name, which is complicated and long. Trincao into the area. And he's slotted it in. It's 3-1. 24 minutes on the clock. There's been 4 goals. Every single chance that Swansea have had has basically gone in, hasn't it? They've had 5 shots, 5 on target, scored 3 goals, 31.5 minutes. Miller's throw to Ndri, back to Clifton Miller. Finds Javier Leao, edge of the area. He's been tackled but keeps hold of it. And oh my word, what a finish that is from the Guatemalan. His first ever goal for the club. Absolutely waffles it from outside the area. It is 3-2. That might just be goal of the season. That might just be goal of the season. So Miller across to Leao. He gets tackled, makes a bit of space and just goes, nah, have it. Just absolutely smashes it past the goalkeeper. 3-2. I keep thinking we're in the second half. I'm there going, oh, maybe we should do a sub. We're not even at half time yet. Still not at half time. We've got a minute and a half of injury time to play. Ndri heads the ball back to Veladrez, our first goal scorer. We've had 2 goals from midfield so far. Ndri, he's got a runner on Clifton Miller on that right-hand side. It's not the best pass from Boubacar Ndri, but Miller does have it. Plays it back to Leao. Go for goal from there, buddy. Go for goal from there. Veladrez to Rourke Murray. Now Spadera invites the Italian into the attacking fold. It's Ndri, back post. Garcia's gone for an effort, and the substitute's effort is just over the bar. It's going to be 3-2 to Swansea at half-time. But that was certainly an entertaining first half of football. No changes at half-time because we're doing good. We are doing well. We've had 15 shots. We've just conceded far too many goals. Clifton Miller's on a 6.4 now. What is he doing or not doing? Afonso, ball upfield, doesn't find Hurdle, who we haven't even seen at all in this match, considering we scored twice and we haven't really seen anything from our striker. It's a bit disappointing. Karamoko Kone makes a save from Ben Osborne. Let's do ourselves some substitutions. And Ndri's not having the best of game, is he? Edson Halou is coming on. Keith Hall is also coming on. That's all of our subs because we did one after just 10 minutes. Give him a demand more. I don't want to lose both matches on camera. Osborne with the corner for Swansea. Back post, it's straight into the hands of Karamoko Kone. Are we going to have more of this highlight going on? Long kick to the left-hand side. Rourke Murray controls it. He needs some runners. Veladrez is one of them. Keith Hall is another. In on goal. He just kicks it straight at O'Hara. Wilson Manafa just smashes it off field for a corner. 72, 73 minutes on the clock. Rourke Murray goes over to take it towards the back post. It's Rodon's header clear. Leao has it. Murray gets it back. Acres of space for the left winger. Just goes straight towards goal. He's been tackled. It's going to be another corner. This is the problem with Rourke Murray. He is selfish. He's definitely selfish. He loves to constantly just run with the ball when it would make a lot more sense to just pass it. The highlight just ends. We are running out of time here, aren't we? I can't even give him a shout. I've just given him one. Now I can give him a shout. We've got 5 minutes left to play. It's looking like it's going to be another defeat, and this is most definitely an undeserved defeat. It is a second defeat of the episode, 3-2 against Swansea, and we've probably scored 2 of the best goals we're ever going to see, and they mean absolutely nothing. Well, that was disappointing. A very disappointing episode. Luckily for us, Cardiff, Derby and everyone else are still slightly too far away from us. I think teams above us as well have been dropping some points because we're still not far away. We've literally, last 3 matches, we've picked up 1 point. With a draw against Burnley, we lost to West Brom, we've just lost to Swansea, and we're still top 5. We're still top 5, only just. West Brom have closed the gap on us, obviously. But yeah, we're not far away. A victory in our next match will put us on to 57 points. 2 victories will put us on to 60 points exactly. So we're still there or thereabouts. Just a quick update on Nicky Mzizi. We can buy him for half price, technically, because we get 50% of the next transfer. So yeah, we're paying about £200,000 for him, and we're going to get 100 of that back. So we're paying £100,000 for Nicky Mzizi. That's actually alright. Anyway, that is going to do it for this episode. Next episode, obviously, it's January. That is about to happen very soon. So what we might do is Bristol City at the end of January and then a match somewhere in February. Maybe Reading, maybe Portsmouth, maybe Birmingham. Probably not Sheffield Wednesday. Might even be Sheffield Wednesday. Who knows? It'll be Bristol City and a match in February. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2020 with Southport. Rather disappointing, although we have just seen goal of the season. So swings and roundabouts, I guess. If you did enjoy, do please remember to leave a like. If you're new here and you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. I'll be back next time with more Football Manager with Southport. And hopefully our goal scorers can, start scoring goals. Because I've just seen Asquith Hurdle hasn't scored since the 26th of November. It's January. He's not scored for a whole month.